Hello and welcome to a new episode of Divide and Conquer. I am your host, Andrew. I'm the new host for the show. And today we have four lovely ladies from the Gloria S. Williams Advisement Center. Our first contestant is Teresa. How are you, Teresa?
I'm good.
So it says here that some of your hobbies include fencing and movies. How are those?
Oh, good. They're very good.
You're also a staffer in the Career Development and Advisement Center.
Yes, I am.
And I understand that this department is doing a fashion show coming up in April.
Yes, they are. They're doing it on April 10th.
And the next contestant number 2 is Denise. Hello, Denise. How are you?
Hello, Andrew.
It says some of your interests in here. It says some of your interests are history, pop culture, and movies.
Yes, I love those things.
If a category like that came up today, you think you would be okay with that? Any of those?
I would be thrilled.
Our next contestant is Debbie. Debbie, I understand you have laryngitis today, and I'm very sorry to hear that, but thanks for showing up anyway.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. I understand you wanted to be on Divide and Conquer in order to challenge yourself. Is that true?
Yes, that's correct.
How would you like to challenge yourself? Like, what?
By getting my voice back would be the greatest challenge of them all today. But thank
Okay.
you for having me.
And our last contestant is Lynn. Lynn also works in the Career Development and Advisement Center, and she's also a public speaking professor at William Patterson. How is that?
Oh, public speaking is fantastic. It's one of the best courses any student at William Patterson can take.
So your department, ladies, is sponsoring the Dress for Success fashion show on April 10th. It is, right?
Yes.
Don't forget, guys, April 10th, Dress for Success fashion show. In what room is it going to be?
Ballroom A.
Ballroom A in the Student Center. Okay, here are the rules of the game. The rules are there are 5 categories with questions ranging in point value from 10 points to 50 points. There are 2 rounds of those kind of questions, and then there's a final round. The top 3 scorers of this round will move on to the second round. However, the person who scores the least amount of points, hopefully it's none of you, because you're all very nice ladies,
Denise.
they will be taken to the dungeon by our executioner. Our 5 categories today are William Patterson trivia questions, professions, random trivia questions, countries, and movies.
All right.
Right.
Yeah, movies.
So, Debbie, since your name comes first alphabetically, why don't you start us off?
Okay, Andrew, I will take countries for 10.
Okay, countries for 10. The question is, what country are we in right now? Teresa.
The United
mind.
States.
The United States is right. Guys, got to be quicker on those buzzers. So, Teresa, you now have control of the board.
Oh, I do. Okay, I'm going to take movies for 10.
Movies for 10. Okay, and the question is, what Disney film took place on the Serengeti Plain? Teresa.
The Lion King.
That's correct. You're still in control of the board, Teresa, so keep going.
I'll take movies for 20.
Movies for 20. In what 1994 movie was the Miami Dolphins mascot kidnapped? Denise.
Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
That's right.
I'll take countries for 20.
Countries for 20. Okay, the question is, what country geographically is above us? Denise.
Canada.
That's correct. Denise.
I'll take
Debbie and Lynn, guys got to get with
My
it.
buzzer doesn't work, Andrew. I'm sorry.
You'll be
Story,
fine.
Deb.
Okay, so
I'll take
Push harder.
countries for 30.
countries for 30. And the question is, what is the capital of Israel?